I'm not only playing, but I'm also reviewing Markiplier's latest project. It's the reason why he has not appeared in both Five Nights at Freddy's movies. There it is. It's out. I managed to see this. I was not expecting for this to be a thing. I really wasn't. I really wasn't. I don't know where to begin. I really don't know where to begin because we've had YouTubers venture out into filmmaking, from Chris Stuckman to Smosh to James Rolfe of Cinemassacre. But this one is different. This was self-funded, written, directed, and starring Markiplier. And it has various other folks like a Troy Baker. Yeah, Troy Baker is in this. Wouldn't you believe it? It also features Caroline Kaplan. I haven't seen her from anywhere else, but she did pretty good. But the real star of the show is, of course, Markiplier. This is his show. This is his passion project. And when I'm about to say this, what I'm about to say right now might put me into some hot water. Or, I guess in this movie's case, hot blood. Yeah, Markiplier managed to make a better indie horror video game adaptation than Five Nights at Freddy's. Yes, I went there. I freaking went there. 2 movies. FNAF has 2 movies. So the story is Markiplier plays a convict responsible for blowing up a specific station filled with other folks of Eden, if you want to call them. And to carry out his sentence, he is tasked to going in this poorly constructed submarine to find various bits of samples of evidence to figure out how to get out of this nightmare that is called Quiet Rapture, apparently. And that's all you need to know, honestly. Like, there is heavy lore significance behind this film, but what makes the experience a little bit more, how should I say this, terrifying, is the fact that this is a submarine that does have a window, but it's covered through and through. Because, well, the glass is very flimsy and you're surrounded by blood. Human blood. It's just him. There's no other scene. There's no other sets. Nothing. It's just Markiplier in this one little submarine. That's the movie. But what makes it special is seeing Mark's incredible performance through and through. Yes, like I said, it's his passion project, but there's a lot of thought that went behind it. You can clearly tell that he has immense passion for this story, this experience alone. Which is why I'm not just going to review this movie. I'm going to play it. Just to give you an idea of what it was like for Mark, not only playing the game, but also experiencing it in the film. The movie, well, the concept Iron Lung was created by David Szymanski. I apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but this is it. This is his baby. He and Mark worked together on this film, and we're gonna start fresh. Yep, this is where you're at throughout the entire movie. This entire movie is this exact set right here. The fact that he was able to come up with this entire, like, recreate this. This alone is the most impressive thing about the movie. This was fully recreated in movie form. It's dirty, it's dingy, it's disgusting to be in. There's this thing. Yeah, this is easily like I owe it to Sonic for turning the tide on video game adaptations. And this is one of those adaptations that is absolutely faithful to the source material. This is everything here. From the map itself, the map is also very much like it's the same map that is used in the movie. They really thought ahead, like thought everything. And I'm very impressed with that. I really, really am. From the turning of the sub itself to the controls and everything. Now there are some various changes from the fact that the sub does go back up every once in a while just so we can talk to the various folk over here. Up there, I guess. But this is the entire set right here. There is nothing else. Now, there is a cheat where you can let's see, CH view. See. This is a cheat code. This is a cheat code. But the reason why it's shut off from you is to give you that sense of, yeah, it like you have no idea what's going on. That's the real meat and potatoes of this movie. This movie understands horror like no other. Wait a minute. Oh wow, perfect. Where am I? Like, obviously, like, Mark had to expand on it. This is a 2 hour long film, surprisingly. He did add a few details in order to expand on the lore. Yes, there is a lore behind this film. And while I'm not entirely... It's not a very happy-go-lucky kind of world. It is... out of all the franchises that I visited over the years, this is by far the darkest story, because there is no happy ending in sight. There really isn't. It's just you in the submarine, and that's just about it. Oh yeah, this is basically the movie. I love the also explanations to various hey, there we go. I love how this gave explanations to the various objects and interactive items, such as the camera here. This is not your ordinary camera. This is a radiation X-ray camera. Yeah, this is X-rays because you're surrounded by blood. You can't see through blood, can you? That's what makes this so interesting, because what is the window? The window's really not going to help at all, really. It really isn't. So, Iron Lung, Iron Lung was a very like, the way I was introduced to Iron Lung was actually through a coworker who's clearly a bigger Markiplier fan than I am, to be honest with you. I don't really engage in Markiplier all that much, but when I do, I usually have a pretty fun time, not gonna lie. And seeing him go through the lengths to make something like this, it's downright impressive, and I admire the courage and the tenacity to make something like this. Iron Lung, like, you just saw it. You just saw it on screen. That is the movie. That is the set. There's nothing more, and yet each angle in the film makes it all the more worthwhile. It, like, there's a great sense of claustrophobia, and the sound design. Oh my goodness. Andrew Hulshut, if you don't know who he is a renowned video game music composer from Quake Champions to Doom Eternal, even the remasters of the original first two Doom games. Yeah, he produced a banger of a soundtrack. It was pulse pounding. It was intense, just like the movie itself. This was a great experience from top to bottom. This is easily so far, in my opinion, this is easily the best movie of the year. Yes, there are some flaws I do need to address. It's very, like, there are some pacing issues, especially during the second act. I think they could have, like, shortened it up, like tightened it up a little bit, in my opinion. I thought that some of the sound choices were also a little off, especially when it comes to the radio when he's communicating with other folks here and there. I thought the audio was a little off, I think. Which is why, if you were to see this movie, I highly recommend putting on subtitles, because you're not going to be able to hear properly at all. And I watched this at an XL movie theater at an AMC. It's basically their largest formatted screen right next to IMAX, so you're definitely going to want to put on subtitles. From the music to the sound design to the surprisingly good cinematography for a low budget movie, and like I said, this movie takes place in this exact submarine. There's nothing else except for a partial vision here and there. Majority of the time, it's set within this submarine, and the way you can make that interesting enough is just it's amazing. It's honestly amazing. So yeah, I legit enjoyed it. I had a great time. I hope you get the chance to see it yourself. I don't know how you're able to watch this, to be honest with you. As of January 30, there is no announced post-theater streaming or digital release date for Markiplier's Iron Lung. The film is currently having an exclusive self-distributed theatrical run in independent cinemas, with plans for screenings from January 30th through February 1st. Streaming availability will follow at a later date to be announced. The film premieres in theaters. Availability. Streaming for no official digital release date is confirmed yet, so fans must wait from Markiplier himself regarding when it will be available on streaming. So yeah, you're gonna have to wait a little bit just to see it. I'm not going to spoil what else happens in the movie. That's why I decided to stop playing the game itself, because I want you to experience it however you can, whether if it's in game form or in movie form. I'm trying to be fair with you guys, okay? This is the first time I'm ever doing. I think this might be the first and probably last. If you like me doing more of these, I'll probably consider doing that more in the future. If you've seen Iron Lung, let me know in the comments below. I'd really love to know your take on this. I had a great time. I had a fun time. But did you see it this weekend? Let me know in the comments below. Hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.